Hey guys, I'm doing another one of those serious videos today. This is probably the most serious video I've done so far, in fact. But first, I'm gonna need to give you a bit of context if you're not already caught up to speed. So currently there are some incredibly large protests going on in the United States due to the death of one George Floyd, who was an African-American man who was suffocated to death by a white police officer by basically him standing on his throat, which has led to outrage among the American people, and rightfully so. Unfortunately, there are some people out there who don't see the seriousness of this situation and are using it for their own gain. And one of those people is Jake Paul. I know, right? No surprises there. Now please bear in mind before I tell you what he's been doing that this man has a net worth of over $19 million. So what does YouTube extraordinaire Jake Paul decided to do amidst these protests? Well, I'll tell you what he decides to do. He decides it'll be a great idea to start looting shops during this. And I've got video evidence of this as well. This has been posted to Twitter. It's in fact trending on Twitter.
What? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh shit, oh my god, it's getting crazy. Oh. Oh shit.
Shit is going down.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey yo, give me a free cologne.
No, it's not J. Cole.
What?
I look like J. Cole though.
It does, right?
Right.
No, that's Logan.
Logan Paul?
Yeah, Logan Paul.
Huh? I swear to God.
I swear to God.
Yo, Logan.
Yo, Logan. Wait. Yeah, go.
Nigga, that's not Logan Paul.
Oh shit! Go!
And what was Jake's response to this? Well, his response was to very maturely curse at the police officers who were trying to maintain peace and flip them the bird.
Bunch of fucking idiots, bro. Literally, I walked right here. I walked right up to there. These fucking idiots tear gassed me. I ain't doing shit, bro. Look at them pointing guns at me right now. Look at. Bro, swear to God. No cat. That's tear gas, bro. Fuck you guys. Rest in peace, George Floyd. Fuck y'all.
I want you to bear in mind, this person is essentially a children's entertainer. He has been entertaining people's kids, and he's out there looting shops. A guy with a $19 million net worth, a white man no less, is literally raiding shops and taking advantage of a protest over the death of a black man. If he doesn't see legal repercussions for this, then the rioting in America is only going to get worse. I personally feel like their anger is warranted, although I wouldn't say that looting shops is the right way to go about it, no matter who you are. But the fact that he takes joy in looting these shops and is filming it, almost as if he sees it as a happy clappy thing to vlog, makes me personally believe that this is the worst thing the Paul brothers have done thus far. Bear in mind, Logan went into a suicide forest. YouTube, you need to do something about this. You need to ban him off YouTube. If people like PewDiePie can get blacklisted for the longest time for making Nazi jokes, then this really needs to be stopped. If you honestly want to maintain a clean image, you can't keep an actual burglar on your payroll. You can't. How bad does that look to you, YouTube? Like, I'm being serious. How much is it going to take for you to get him off the platform? The problem is that Jake Paul makes them too much money. And that's the sad thing about this, is that it's always going to be about the bottom dollar over people's actual actions. If somebody is making them enough money, then the rules aren't enforced as heavily. Or if someone has contacts, then the rules aren't enforced as heavily. This has been a documented fact with YouTube. Obviously, I covered the Susie Liu thing a little bit ago. This, if he doesn't receive repercussions for this, this would just be another example of YouTube's favoritism. And it's not just YouTube. Twitch has a similar thing with all the Twitch streamers who can seem to get away with certain things that their male counterparts can't because they know staff members at Twitch. It's a similar situation. If YouTube doesn't do something about this, then it will mean the defamation of their brand. It will tarnish the YouTube brand if they keep a literal burglar and looter on their payroll. And if he doesn't receive legal repercussions for this, I'm talking arrest, then that will make the justice system look even worse in America. If they pepper spray black people for peacefully protesting and then they let this rich white guy loot shops, that's going to make the police force look even worse and probably make the riots even worse. Jake Paul, I've got a message for you. You're not going to watch this because I'm a nobody, but stop. Think about what you're doing and just remember that whilst it might seem like a cool vlog or a entertaining concept at first, what you do has repercussions not just for yourself, but for millions of other people. For the millions of people who watch your content, for the people who are employed by you to help you make said content, and for the people at YouTube who have to look at you and be like, well, we can't keep him on the platform, but then he makes us a lot of money, so it's a moral dilemma there. Your actions have ramifications for everyone, not just you. For once in your life, Jake, think about other people. And finally, I just wanted to touch upon the Black Lives Matter movement itself. Now, I'm not going to claim to be a black man. I'm not, evidently. So I'm not going to claim like I know what you're going through, because the reality is I don't. And I'm not going to claim to be able to. But what I will say is, protest. Do what you're doing. But just try and stay safe during the process. I believe that America needs to see change. America is one of the most backwards countries to exist. It needs to see change. And if protesting is what's going to allow for that change, then by all means protest. Jake Paul should be ashamed of himself for what he's been doing. He should not be allowed on his platform, and he should not be allowed to vlog something like this. He just shouldn't be able to. It not only is illegal to, shoplift, but he's also undermining an incredibly important movement in America right now, and the rest of the world for that matter. Because if stuff like this happens in other countries, then people in other countries who feel marginalized, who feel like their voices don't matter, are going to follow suit. So stop stirring the pot. Anyways, guys, that's about it for this video. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe because I don't feel like it's appropriate. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.
Honestly, shit's fucked.
Oh shit! What the fuck? What's going on? What the fuck? Oh shit, yo, is that wine good? What? Oh shit! Oh shit!